Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ryan.T here, and I'm with the main man, the co-host with the most, Mr.
Syd motherfucking Retro, man. We are turned up right now. You guys should have heard us before we started recording. We were going in. Holy shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man, for sure. Man, and you know what? It's weird. You know what? Like, going back to, like, going in on shit, dude, like, you had said something interesting. You were like, there's, like, so much, like, content. Dude, like, have you ever really stopped to think about that, man? Like, we have so much, like, shit now. Like, in terms of, like, stuff to watch, like, you know what I mean? Like, TV, we have so many TV shows, so many fucking movies. And, like, I remember back in the time, kids, I remember back in the time before streaming services. And, you know, like, dude, remember, like, you could only watch, like, movies on TV, like, when they were kind of randomly on cable. You know what I mean? Or on HBO, if you had satellite on HBO or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't, like, a movie channel. You know what I mean? And they just kind of showed a movie sometimes.
Yeah, used to watch the TV guide on the TV.
Yeah.
They have the little channels and show you the movies that are coming on, and you fucking, oh man, what's coming on next? All right, I gotta see what's coming on, see what I gotta watch. 8 o'clock, the movie starts. You know, we gotta see. But yeah, there's just so much stuff. So much stuff.
So much stuff, man. Do you think, like, not having like having everything at our fingertips now, do you think that makes, like, you know, like the season finale of stuff, like, not as, like, memorable? Because remember back in the day, like, you had to be, it's like, let's for example, fucking the Sopranos season finale, it's at fucking 8:30. You got to be back from whatever the fuck you were doing at your house at that time, because that's the time it's showing, and they're not going to show it again for, like, a good little while.
That's crazy. So they were doing that in Sopranos, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that was how it was. Remember back in the day, they were like, and if you caught the late show, it was just a rerun of something else.
Yeah. Now the first, like, my first memory of that, like, I gotta be home, gotta watch it, was Who Killed Mr. Burns? When Mr. Burns died, nobody knew who it was. They put a hotline, and you call the hotline, and you can vote on who you think was the killer of Mr. Burns.
Simpsons in the 90s was peak.
It was such a different time, bro. Like, you know what it was too, is fucking I was in LA, so I called my family in New York to find out who it was and stuff.
They're like, did they say?
Huh?
You were like, did they say? Who was it?
Yeah, I'm like, who killed Mr. Burns? I got bet my homeboy right now. We're gonna bet like $20 to see
who did end up killing Mr. Burns. Was it the Maggie? Yeah, there you go. I remember it. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
Stone Cold Killer.
Yeah, fucking Maggie, man.
Yeah, for real. No, kids been playing with guns and shooting, killing.
Yeah, people. No shit, right? Yeah, kids been shooting fucking old people and fucking their parents for a long fucking time. Right, The Simpsons fucking predicted it. Isn't that weird how The Simpsons, like, okay, let's take a little detour for a second. The Simpsons, how weird is it that this show predicted a lot of fucking shit? It predicted Donald Trump as the president. It predicted like a lot of fucking shit, dude. How weird is that?
It's super weird. I don't think there's any other, like,
cartoon that's like, been like that.
There's nothing, man. But you know what? They've been around for so long too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've literally been on air since like 89 or something like that, 88. So it's like they've, you know, parodied and made fun of a lot of stuff. So, you know, I guess some stuff, but it's just so great. It's eerily.
It's eerie. No, you hit it right on the head, dude. It is eerie as fuck. And, like, I mean, of course, I mean, you know, who knows, right? Who knows if they're fucking time travelers or something on the fucking Simpsons writing staff, right? But I mean, I'm sure there's no they had no way of, like, predicting that or for predicting anything. You know what I mean? It's just it's just so crazy that The Simpsons has been with, you know, us as a collective, like, in the pop culture, like, zeitgeist, like, for this fucking long, dude. Like, that's
it really is. And you know what, too? Freaking the other day, I couldn't find what to watch, and I watched the South Park episode, and Oh my god, bro, that shit. It was about realtors and that moving into small towns, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
bro, Cartman became a realtor. He had a drone. He was like, "Come on, let's go move to South Park. It's a lovely, bro." It bro, like it fucking. I was in tears, bro, because that shit is just like it's what's going on right here. So
Yeah,
gentrification, like you know,
South Park is
bro.
like what The
Oh
Simpsons
my,
used to be back in the day. Because remember,
exactly.
The Simpsons was like that back in the day.
Yeah,
You would watch it and you'd be like, "Ha, that is like that." You know what I mean? Like, like, yeah, we are like that. Like that's why I said that 90 Simpsons was fucking peak, dude. Like it was just so like on the fucking
it
finger on
was
the pulse.
violent. It was violent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was
More
fucking.
adult than more adult than any cartoon back in that time.
Yeah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean? And not in a
Until
gross
like
way, like in a smart, funny way.
before Beavis and Butthead and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? Like
Speaking of The Simpsons, dude, did you hear Futurama is back on Hulu? They have a
I did,
Futurama.
man. I'm gonna check out Futurama.
Are you a Futurama fan?
I'm not a huge fan, but I do remember liking like Bender. I
Yeah,
do
Bender's a Mexican. I love him.
like certain episodes. Yeah, like that's like the theory, right? The theory that like yo Bender's like low key Mexican and shit,
Yeah,
right?
his name's Bender Bendington Rodriguez.
Oh, there we okay, yeah. His last name is Rodriguez. Yeah, he's like fuck yeah, that's dope. I love I like the Simpsons like spin-off future universe type shit, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's not like it definitely like I wasn't like tuning in super like oh we gotta watch
Yeah, yeah.
Futurama.
It wasn't one of those like I gotta fucking get home at 5:30 to find out what Fry and Leela are doing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I would just kind
like
of watch it sometimes.
but I love because like Peggy Bundy was the voice of
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So like I like certain aspects of the show, but I was like nah Family Guy is better. Fucking you know what I'm saying? Like there's other
Dude,
shit.
do you remember Family Guy back in the day? Like in the early like Family Guy, like Family Guy, early Family Guy is vastly different than new Family Guy. Old Family Guy, Stewie was steady trying to kill Lois all the time, and he was more like evil and shit like that. And like
Yeah.
now he's like gay all of a sudden. He didn't used to be gay, but I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. Nothing, I mean, right? I'm just saying that like it's vastly different. Like the characters have like changed like a lot.
Yeah, the character evolved a little bit. I always thought, you know, I don't know because they made Stewie with the British accent and like such
Yeah, that
a,
was always
you
funny.
know,
I always
and I
thought it
was
was
like,
funny that he had a British accent for like no reason, and nobody's British.
we know, we know why
Yeah, no,
you know,
I didn't
like
have it made sense for his character, and he became more
yeah.
iconic for it. I love fucking Stewie. Stewie's amazing. I love Stewie, Roger, all those characters.
Oh, yo, Roger, fucking American Dad. Was it? Is it American Dad?
Yeah,
Is
American
that?
Dad.
Bro, fucking Roger. Oh my god, that's probably my
Do
favorite
you
guy.
remember the shitty spinoff of Family Guy, the Cleveland Show? Or were you fucking with the Cleveland
Yeah,
Show?
my name is
Yeah.
Cleveland
Hello,
Brown.
guys. I'm Cleveland. I'm Cleveland Brown.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah, but yeah,
nasty.
oh man, yeah, that wasn't that great. It definitely got canceled. Like
Just like
one
my
season.
impression, it wasn't that great.
Yeah. Oh, do it again. Do it again.
What? Oh, the Cleveland? He goes, oh, that's nasty.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's nasty.
Imagine imagine having sex with a person that has a voice like that. They'd be like, oh, oh, I'm about
Mhm.
to come.
Yeah, seriously, man. Yeah, Cleveland Brownie definitely had that weird ass nasally, and his
Yeah,
son too, Junior or whatever,
Junior,
Junior.
he's like, hey, Dad.
Yeah, I can't breathe when I talk.
I like how it's funny, like how some people have a certain voice, and you're like, oh, I know exactly what you look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. But you know, because we have like phone jobs and stuff, and people
Yeah,
call
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was, hey, what's your name? You said your name was Sid. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sid,
it's going
what's your
down.
name? Sid Willis.
Yeah, they called me Danny the other day, and I was like,
Danny,
what?
Danny boy. You're
Because
like, who's that?
I
Danny
was
was
like,
my
this
son.
is, I was like, this is Sydney. I was like, thank you, Danny. I was like, okay.
What's the weirdest thing anybody's told you on the phone? Has anybody ever been like, I love you? Bye.
No, they were like,
No.
no, they never told me I love you, but they did. But there was a lady today that was just like, she was like, she today because I do like deliveries and I set up like deliveries and stuff for people to get stuff sent to their home. So she was like, "Is the tall black gentleman gonna come deliver the stuff today?" He's a very nice black man, I tell you. He's tall. And do you know him over there? And I was like, no, I don't know who the fuck's coming out.
Yeah. She'd be like, I'm gonna send I'm gonna send him right over, ma'am.
But then she was like, you have a lovely voice. Has everyone in there told you? I was like, you better get your horny ass off my goddamn phone. Get the fuck out of here.
She's like, I'm just looking for a chocolate daddy to lick on.
Yeah.
Mommy
Are
likes
you a
the
tall
chocolate.
black man?
Yeah.
Are you a tall black man?
Yeah. How you a tall black man? Can you deliver this D
here?
over here?
You work there, right? I'm like, oh my God.
She's like, how about you work this little tight thing over here?
What about you? I know you probably got something.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of wild fucking calls, man. Where I live is like basically like you know, like how they say like in Florida, like it's like Florida, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, where I live in Willacy County, dude, we get a lot of crazy calls. One that sticks out, yeah, right, whipping the Willacy. One that sticks out to me, dude, is this one time during COVID, the public works department was like kind of shut down, and so they weren't like really doing anything due to like COVID for some reason. And well, this lady called the 911, and she was like, I need help, it's everywhere, and I was like, what, ma'am, what's everywhere, what's going on? She was like, there's shit everywhere, there's shit all over the floor, it's getting on the walls. And I was like, what, excuse me? I was like, ma'am, did you say like shit? And she was like, yeah, there's shit everywhere. She was like, I'm having a problem. My sewage system is backed up. And she was like, Public Works isn't answering. The city hall isn't answering. And she was like, I need somebody to come over here and help me right now. And I was like, ma'am, let me get this straight. I was like, you want me to send paramedics to your house to fix your plumbing in your house? And then she was like, yeah, y'all need to get over here. This is y'all's job. Y'all need to get over here. It's an emergency. And I was like, no, ma'am. I was like, this is the emergency medical services. She was like, it's a medical emergency to me. She's like, there's shit all over the place. And I was like, man, with all due respect, I was like, I'm gonna have to hang up on this call. I was like, because we ain't got no plumbers over here, all right? And then she was like, what the hell? She was like, y'all are fucking useless. Fuck you. And I was like, okay, ma'am, have a nice day. I hope you deal with your shit incident, as you put it. And I just hung up. I was like, what the fuck?
It's multiplying everywhere.
She goes, I can't believe we shit this much. How much shit are we shitting? Why is so much coming out?
God, man, that's yeah, pretty shitty call.
Yeah, no shit.
Bang.
But yeah, man, I've also get a lot of calls. I shouldn't even make fun of this or laugh about it, but it's just like,
well, then don't, sir.
It's funny to me, but there's this call there. I always get these calls all the time for this one person, and they're like a severe like alcoholic, and they basically what happens is they get like really drunk and they fall down a lot, and
man.
And so like they'll be like calling to the EMS, and like you can hear like the phone like pressed up against their face, and like their face, you can tell like they're like on the floor, because they'll just be like, all right, come on. And then like we go over there, we help them out, you know what I mean, pick them up or whatever, and then like 4 or 5 minutes later they'll call, I fell down again, I need help. And then like you go into the place, and it's like, oh my God, dude, it's crazy. They just have beer everywhere. It's all fucking crazy.
That sucks, man. That sucks. Hey, man, hopefully he'll stop falling down and realize that you got to stop drinking, guys.
He has that song playing in the background. I get knocked out, but I get up again. Ain't nobody ever gonna bring me down. He's like, pissing the night away.
Yeah, he needs to chill. He needs to sober up. He needs to sober up, take care of his shit, man. That's just crazy.
I'll drink to that.
All right. Cheers, guys.
But yeah, man, crazy calls. People are crazy. I think that's one thing that I've learned, like from my job, and I'm sure you learned from your job. Like, people are just fucking weird. All walks of life. Black, brown, pink, white, polka dotted. They're all fucking crazy. People just are crazy. People are just fucking crazy. They do crazy shit.
Yeah. For like, this lady called in. She's like, I've been waiting like 2 days for my delivery. I'm like, it's coming. Like, it hasn't even been delayed. Like, we just set it up for delivery. Like, it's up for delivery tomorrow. And they're like, Oh, okay. Just wanted to
Bye.
check. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude. Dude, I've gotten calls like, dude, oh my god, this reminds me of this one call I got. This person was like, hello, hello, and I was like, yes, sir. I was like, yes, sir. How can I help you? And he was like, well, I just wanted to make sure that this was the right number, and so that way, if ever I do have an accident or I do have an emergency, that this is the number to call. And I was like, okay, sir. And I was like, I just want to clarify a few things. I was like, you called 911 to make sure that 911 was the correct number for you to call in case of an emergency. Is that correct? And he was like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that this was the right number to call in case I was an emergency. You know what I mean? I could be, he's like, I'm a truck driver. He's like, I could be driving somewhere. He's like, I could be in an accident and stuff like that. And he's like, and I just want to make sure that this is the right number to call. And I was like, sir, I'm gonna hang up this phone right now. I was like, I have actual 911 calls to get to, and he was like, I don't understand what the problem is, and I was like,
holy smokes, that's a new one. I never heard that shit.
yeah, call
Hey,
911. Make
hey,
sure
is this
911.
911? All right, just checking. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, and he got like an argument with me over like semantics. And was like trying to be like, well, this is the reason why I'm calling you. I don't know why it's outrageous for me to call. I was like, because you're fucking calling 911 to make sure that fucking 911 is the number for you to fucking call. You fucking
man.
moron.
Yeah, got it on speed dial.
That's like calling Pizza Hut and being like, hey, I just wanted to make sure that y'all still make pizzas over there.
Have you yourself ever dialed 911?
Me?
Yes, personally, you. Yeah.
No, but but because I just call the ambulance station because that's where that's where I work.
Oh, you just go direct, huh?
Yeah, I just have the direct lined up. I got the phone number to the fucking Batman Red phone. Yeah, I got the
here, guys.
yeah. Yo, where y'all at? Y'all know who this is?
Called motherfucking Ryan.T in this bitch.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real.
For real, I get sick over there. I'm gonna call your ass. Hey, bro.
Yeah, let's call the hospital, man. Call the hospital.
Yo, Bronco 957, bro.
Yeah,
get me out of here.
Yeah. Shit. Oh my god, dude. Okay, speaking of local people, okay, guys, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm from a very small town, and well, you're in a small town when the biggest news coming out of your small town is that a fucking goat has gone missing, dude. And when I say that this goat going missing is the biggest news coming out of the town, this fucking goat has made like national news. Willie the Goat, that's his name, apparently. He has a name. Willie the Goat has gone fucking viral, dude. People all over the fucking Willacy County area are looking for this motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure people from outside of Willacy County are coming in to look for this motherfucker. The list of fucking gifts and prizes that you can get if you capture Willie the Goat and bring him back to the livestock show grounds is fucking literally like a fucking king's ransom. It's like several $100s of gift cards, free haircuts, free work to your house done, free food.
Like fajitas for two and two margaritas.
Yeah, I showed you, right? Did I send you the thing? Right? Yeah, they're like,
it was like a smorgasbord of just random fucking gift cards.
Right? It's probably like that goat better be missing when I go down. I'm gonna go look for that motherfucker and find it.
They have like a reward, like 2 goat tacos if you find one.
Right? They have fresh in parentheses. They're like, we're gonna fucking kill that motherfucker right there in front of you.
Bro, yeah, that shit's crazy too. And I was talking to in my job, I was talking to somebody in that area, and I mentioned the goat, and she was like, you know what? There's like a guy that went missing, like an old guy that went missing, and like people are like all over the goat, but they haven't they had to put like a $5,000 reward or something on like the guy that the old guy that was missing.
Right? Like, we don't give a fuck about no old guy. Where's the goat? Where's Willie? ¿Dónde está Willie?
Where's the free donuts?
Yeah, y'all giving out donuts? The fucking charcuterie board? Y'all giving out anything like that? Some hard salami? Y'all got some fucking you got some y'all got some pepperoni and fucking prosciutto cheese over there?
For real, ain't no love for the silver alert, huh?
Yeah. Damn fucking cotton tops. Fucking it's white hairs.
Salt and pepper, huh? No love for the salt and pepper.
Yeah, I'm salty on those salt and pepper ass motherfuckers. Nah, man, but it's hilarious that this fucking goat has like swept the fucking the fucking valley, man, and people are just like, we got to find Willie. Where's Willie? Willie out there? I want that reward money. Where's Willie? I don't know why people in the town talk like that. I don't know why I'm doing that voice, but
Where's Willie?
yeah, where's Willie? Where's that dying, gone, flapping goat?
So we gotta find that shrieking goat around here. I'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing a country accent. They more talk like, hey, ese, ¿dónde está Willie? ¿Qué pinche onda, pinche chivo?
You gotta find the fucking barilla.
Yeah.
Get the barilla bags right there. Motherfucking yo, yeah.
Birra tacos, man. Ooh, was Willie the goat? Hell yeah.
I haven't had like official goat burrito tacos. Like everybody just uses, like other,
like ground beef, chicken, or something.
Yeah, like beef or pork or whatever. I think.
Or
yeah,
they'll do like a roast, right? They'll make it stringy like a roast or something.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That would be good too, though.
It is, but it ain't that goat though. I'm like, yo, let me get that motherfucking goat. Snow the product came out here, and she went to like one of the spots that I go to. They got like some really good burrito, but it ain't no goat burrito though.
Dude, whenever I get you out here, dude, I gotta get you out here to get some of that fucking menudo, those fucking carnitas, dude, and some tamales, dude, for like breakfast. Dude. Oh god.
Shit, my brother might be coming too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was like
the whole goddamn family, man. We're all gonna have a fucking fun time out there.
Domino's, let's go.
Everybody, let's go. He's like, where are we going? He goes to Tequacheville.
Yeah, for real. Let's go. Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
Can't wait.
Hell yeah, man. It'll be fun, but enough with the local news. We got some global news. We got some news coming straight out of Hollywood. We got some fucking news coming straight out of Hollywood, man. And my first news story, or our first news story, I should put it, is a social media one. Twitter changes its name to X. It's now known as X. X gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you. But yeah, so what do you think about? I mean, I know you're not a Twitter guy, but what do you think about like Elon Musk like totally decimating that fucking website, dude?
Yeah, I think he's fucking shit up. I don't know why he's going over there buying the shit, fucking it up, rebranding it. If it wasn't broken, then don't fix it. But I guess he's just over there ruffling feathers, firing motherfuckers, and remixing the whole shit, right? He the owner. I guess you could do shit like that.
I mean, it's his. But I mean, why would he? I mean, think about it. You're a businessman, right? You're Elon Musk, and then like, why would you change a brand that has been reputable for noticed, like notable for like 15 fucking years? Everybody knows the Twitter bird. Even people that don't use Twitter know the Twitter bird. You know what I mean, right? Like if you see that bird out in the wild, like a picture, you're like, oh, that's Twitter. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I know what that is. If you see a fucking X out in the wild, you're gonna be like, what is this? Is this for like a fucking X videos, the fucking porn site? Are they fucking doing a BB fucking C fucking one for all special?
And it's not like it was like some fly by night. It's not like he bought Vine. It's not like he bought like
he didn't buy some little social media app. He bought arguably one of the biggest social media, the biggest social media app next to Facebook.
Been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like the tweets and all of that shit. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe that, I mean, now it's time for the new Twitter era. That's right. You got a new owner. I mean,
according to Elon Musk, he wants to mimic this app in Japan that's called WeChat or something like that. And apparently WeChat is like in Japan is like their everything app. You can you can keep track of your money. You can fucking do Twitter stuff. You can fucking everything. Everything is on that app. Everything. So he wants Twitter to become the everything app.
So who's gonna become the the new Twitter for people that don't want to go down that road?
I guess Threads.
Yeah, Threads,
or you keep on Facebook, man. But I feel like, bro, Facebook. I mean, I like Facebook. I love it, and I know we're big on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like people know.
Yeah,
we got a big audience there, but I feel like at a certain point our audience hits like an age gap. I feel like we need to hit those younger motherfuckers. We need to hit those young people, right? I sound like a Chris Hansen predator. We need the young kids, right? we need the young ones. No, but for real, hopefully, man, people hop on fucking threads. And I think they are because I'm starting to get a lot of notifications that like
Yeah.
big wig people are like on it now, like celebrities are on it. So once the celebrities are endorsing it, people are gonna follow.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You know what too? Like you're right about like the young people like getting, because I had my friend was down from Philly, and he brought his like 14-year-old and like a 8-year-old or something,
They're
and
not
they
fucking with
both
Facebook,
huh?
right? They're not fucking with Facebook, right?
No, they're not fucking with Facebook, but they were fucking with everything in this man cave though.
That's what I mean.
And you know what I'm saying? Like they were like, oh shit, like everything, what I'm saying, like like the Ninja Turtles, right? The G.I. Joe, the Spider-Man, the
It's
fucking
back,
Nintendos,
baby.
like all of this stuff. There's like everything in here, this is nothing foreign to them. Like everything is back. So they're all wrecking. I had like Fortnite guns in here. Like
Dude,
I
it's
got new
crazy
stuff
that
mixed
it
in with
went
old
it
stuff.
went like this now, dude. It ain't retro anymore. TMNT got a new movie coming out. Spider-Man is hot as fucking ever. Everything that we grew up with,
Yeah,
bro, is like fucking
yeah,
bigger than it was when we were fucking kids.
yeah. Power Rangers,
Power Rangers,
Jurassic Park,
yeah, that shit's just bigger than
Wolverine,
ever.
fucking Terminator, fucking like what I'm saying,
Or maybe that
Yoshi,
Terminator. Maybe that
Transformers.
Terminator.
I'm just like looking around, but they're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah,
those
yeah.
things are huge again.
The,
Dude, we're
the
like
only
living
thing
in
they
a
don't, the only
renaissance.
thing they don't know is like the boom boxes and stuff. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
they're
I
like,
don't
what
know
is
how to
that
put a
alien
CD,
technology you have there?
or put a VHS in the videotape in the VHS, or put a cassette in the thing. Like they're not familiar, but when they were leaving, they were like, yo, like. They were like, "This is like really cool," but it makes me. They were like, "Yo, it makes me appreciate the old stuff because I really never really knew,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the old." Like because they were like, he was like, "Yo, I know all of this stuff," and I was like, "I know, yeah, you're welcome, motherfucker." Like,
We should start a segment on the show where we show younger people. You're like, this is a boombox. You're like, this is a record player. This is a record. You're like,
yeah,
this is a record. This is how you use a record player. And
for
then fucking
real.
bring out a tube TV. Oh my god, you remember the?
I have it over there, bro. And and he was like, "Oh," he was like, "Is this glass?" And I was tapping it. I was like, "Yeah, it's glass,
Yeah,
bro."
boom, boom, boom,
Like,
boom,
he was
boom.
like, "You play video games on there?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's what we all used to play video games
Dude,
on." You know?
now if I try to go like this to my fucking screen like that, I would fucking break it in like two
And that's what
pieces.
he was. That's why he was scared to do it. And I was flicking it like that, and he heard the ding, 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 and I was like, "You can do it." And I was like, "The only thing that'll mess this up is a magnet."
Yeah, or a fucking hammer. You would have to literally do a hammer
Yeah,
to fucking break it. Dude, you
yeah. But
could drop a TV like that and it would still work.
you ever seen a kid put a magnet on a fucking tube
Oh,
TV, bro?
I've
Yeah,
been a kid putting a magnet on a TV. I did it to my
yeah. I know
grandpa's
you got
TV.
your fucking ass beat.
Yeah, I did it to my grandpa's TV in the back when my abuelo was alive. He had a big one of those big wooden TVs, and my dad had a big magnet that he would use to keep the nails for the insoles of the shoes when he was making boots. And I got the big magnet and I just like threw it in the back of the TV and went like we like in the back and the TV just went bang. Like didn't work anymore ever again. So we got him a brand new TV, and after that he was like, the only reason he didn't get mad it was because that was when like the flat screen TVs were like kind of like becoming a thing, but it was like the old ones, like the ones
Yeah,
that were on a big stand still, but they were like,
yeah. Heavy joints, still heavy.
yeah. And so we got him one of those, and he was just like, oh, fuck that other TV. He was like, this is what is fucking bad. Yeah, you know what I mean? To him, he was just like, yeah, this is next level shit. You know what I mean? He's like, I can watch
He's
whatever on this
upgrade.
boy.
Fuck that tube shit. That shit
Yeah,
got
he was
warmed
just
up
like,
and
man, he's
everything.
like, I should have broke that shit earlier. He's like, this screw. What did you call this? A flat screen? This shit is awesome. He's like, this shit is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, for real. Show me how to work the remote.
Yeah, my fucking Wello was a guy from Mexico, so like, he's an
God,
old man. You know what I mean? And he was already old in like the early 2000s. So to him, he was just like, "Whoo, what the fuck is this? Fucking alien future, Back to the Future bullshit y'all got over here, man, that y'all brought me." So he was like in fucking heaven, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's
It's funny, man, to see like kids interact with like old technology and like old people see like something like that's super new and they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, y'all can do that now?
but they were bugging out about this.
Like they were like, there's a transformer in there.
Yeah, because they were like, "What is it?" And I was like, "This is a Walkman." You know what I'm saying? It's like a transfer. This is a sound wave. You know what I'm saying? It's a Walkman. You know what I'm saying? But
That
the
is so
transformer.
dope.
You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And the cassette tape comes out of here and shit. And they're like, "Oh, what's a cassette tape?" I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. You're like, yeah, leave my room now. You're like, leave the man cave.
No, no, no. I'm like, nope. We're gonna clear this up right now. Let me show you.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man, it's just
fun
crazy like seeing that kind of shit, man.
for
But
sure.
yeah, man.
Mm,
Something else that was crazy. We witnessed a phenomenon, man, in the fucking film scene. And that
mm.
phenomenon was Barbenheimer. Dude, I have not
Bartender.
seen the general public, right? I'm trying to spread like we're like outside, right? Like we're cool. But I haven't seen like the general public, like people that don't give a fuck about movies, this
Mm,
excited for movies in a
yeah,
long time. And that is
yeah,
fucking awesome, dude. Whether you don't like Barbie, which I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, Barbie is this and that, whatever. I'm sure you've seen those posts, right? Where they're like, it's anti-men, whatever. We won't. And then I'm sure even if you don't like Barbie, even if you don't like Oppenheimer, even if you don't like any of those movies, even if you just like movies, this is
mm,
fucking awesome for fucking movies, guys. We
yeah.
had people excited to go to the movie theater in like the
Mm.
longest fucking time ever. I think they said Barbenheimer was like the fourth biggest opening in cinematic history, like ever
Wow.
in the history of movie theaters. That many
Yeah.
people went to the movie theater to go either see Barbie or Oppenheimer or fucking
Mm.
both. I did the fucking double feature, baby. I was like, I'm fucking ain't new to this. I'm true to this, baby boy. I'm gonna fucking do the double feature, playboy.
That's dope. That's dope. So you saw both of them joints. I saw
Hell
part of
yeah.
it. I didn't see both of them.
Yeah,
But
hell
yo,
yeah.
but people were dressed up in pink. People
That's
were
what I
fucking
mean, dude.
super
That
hype
was so
about
cool to see.
people. You know what I'm saying? Like the last time I seen this was like Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Avengers, Wakanda, one of them big joints. You know what I mean? And it was
yeah,
just so cool to me to see that. Speaking of that, like Avengers, Wakanda Forever, all that stuff. I love those movies and stuff, but it was cool to me to see a movie that isn't that. An
mm,
original movie that's not a sequel, that's not a superhero thing. You know, I'm not saying nothing
yeah,
against any of those movies. I like all those movies. I mean, we constantly talk about those movies on the podcast, but dude,
yeah,
it was so cool to see like just original fucking cinema, dude. Like literally, you
yeah.
know what I mean? Barbie was an original thing. We've never had a live action Barbie movie. Oppenheimer, original thing. We've never had an Oppenheimer movie. It's not a fucking setting up a universe. There's not going to be a fucking Albert Einstein, fucking Oppenheimer, fucking Heisenberg, fucking Marie Curie, fucking cinematic
Sequel.
science team. You know, they're not going
Sequel.
to fight against Hitler or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, right. I mean, it feels good to just finally go back a little bit to the days of just like we're just watching this movie. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like we don't
Yeah,
have to worry about part two, part three. We don't have to worry about it tying into something else. It's just this movie. You know what I mean?
there's no fucking end credits. I gotta get the fuck
Yeah,
up out of here.
yeah. It's the end is the end. You know what I mean? I love an end credit scene as the
Me
next
too.
film snob. But I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, at what point is it just exhausting, man? I'm tired of keeping up with universes, multiverses, fucking sequels, quién sabe qué, whatever the
Do the
fuck.
homework. You gotta do your homework.
Yeah, yeah. Why is it watching a Marvel movie now feeling like I'm preparing for a fucking pop quiz? They're like, make sure you watch Secret Invasion and make sure you watch WandaVision and Loki before the big The Marvels test later on today, class. I'm like, I don't want to have to like. I love comic books like the next guy, and I get that like they're doing exactly what the comic books used to do, tie-ins, arcs and
Yeah,
all that good shit. But I had time to like take a break from that. It took a long time for those comic books to finish those arcs. You know what I mean, right? Like comic books, like you wouldn't get the new X-Men every month. They would take a little bit to bring out the X-Men comic books. You know what I mean? You had a little bit to miss it. Now I don't have that. Now we don't have that opportunity to miss these movies because they're always around us. We either have fucking 3 TV shows going on at the same time and like 2 movies coming out at the same time. And then we have Sony
it just
doing its
doesn't feel. It's oversaturated and it doesn't
too
feel
much.
special. It doesn't feel special anymore.
Yeah.
That's all.
Remember when Iron Man first came out? How that felt? And you're like, oh yeah. Because there wasn't 17 other fucking superhero movies coming out. It was the only superhero movie coming out.
I forgot who said it, but they're like 5, 6 years ago. They were like, "I'm tired of superhero movies coming out," and I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" But now I'm just like, "Yeah, you're kind of right, man." I forgot who it was, but yeah, it's just like they need to just slow down, take their time, like
Take
not
a
fight over
break.
properties. Like wait, you know what I'm saying? You can't get the licensing. Wait, just wait. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
okay
Like we can get
waiting.
like
There,
Spider-Man and Venom need to be in the movie. Like God forbid,
yeah.
what a
What
fucking
the
what a
fuck
fucking
is going on
concept!
with that?
Wow. whoa, like
Yeah,
you know what I
like
mean? Like
that's like having a Batman movie and like the Joker never comes out with Batman. We have that's like if we have 8 Batman movies and the Joker's never been in any of the fucking Batman movies. Why the
yeah,
fuck would you do that? Fucking Venom is his Joker. Venom is Spider-Man's the fucking most famous villain.
yeah.
Everybody knows Venom. Everybody
And
knows
then,
Venom.
and then they even took Carnage away because Carnage showed up in
Yeah,
Venom. So it's just
yeah.
like,
We didn't
so
even
now
get to
you
get.
just
We didn't
like,
even get to get Diet Venom. You know what I mean? We didn't even get to get fucking Carnage. We got nothing. We get it. We don't even get to get fucking Craven, who's a fucking D-lister. Craven's gonna be in his own movie now. He's gonna be fucking drinking lion blood and fucking like lion powers.
bro, I am not excited for Crazy at all. I do not give a fuck about that movie. Gonna be honest with you right now.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm probably not gonna go see it.
That movie feels like to me like a Netflix exclusive.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. I'm not excited. I saw some stills and stuff, and I was just like, I don't think this is gonna be good.
Yeah,
I
me
don't.
neither, man.
This is in the Sony universe. What is this?
The Sony universe, yeah, you're right. It is a Sony universe. The Sony universe, it's official. It's officially a Sony universe without Spider-Man for some reason. It's all the Spider-Man's villains, but not Spider-Man, which is weird. I think what they're gonna do is they have this other movie coming out, the Madam Web movie. It's with Sydney Sweeney, and it's
Okay.
also with Dakota Johnson. Dakota Johnson's gonna play Spider Woman.
Okay.
No, she's playing Madam Web, and
Okay.
Sydney Sweeney's playing Spider Woman. Yeah. So we're gonna get in some aspect, we're gonna get a spider person in the Spider-Man thing. And I'm cool with that being Spider-Woman. You remember Spider-Woman? She had like different powers in Spider-Man, but she still like had his like kind of costume.
Yeah, I'm familiar with her, and I'm familiar with Madam Web, but it's just like I don't know how it makes sense without Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Me either. Me
I
either.
get it, but it's just like
They need to
when
make
I was
somebody they
introduced,
need to make somebody the focal point. They need to make somebody the
when
focal point, and they haven't done that.
when we were introduced to Spider-Woman and Madam Web, it was through Spider-Man. So what the
Oh,
fuck?
well, was Spider-Woman connected to Spider-Man? No, right? Remember they never really came out together, right?
No, but I mean, like, but they like they lived in New York, like together, like you know what I'm saying? Like they were always like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and they're like, yeah, we don't really
Also,
know,
how many
like
fucking
not related,
superheroes are living in New York?
huh?
How many fucking super people are living in New York? We got the Teenage Mutant
Everybody,
Ninja Turtles, we got Daredevil, Fantastic Four, the Avengers, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil, Elektra, the Hand. Damn.
everybody. There's a whole bunch. Yeah, fucking yeah, Cage, fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole bunch. There's a whole. Everybody lives in New York, man, in the city. You know what I mean? But yes, they're just like building out all these different things with different properties and stuff. That's crazy. Like what D list is there any like D list heroes or D list characters that you fuck with that you be like, yo, I want to like see them make a property? Yeah, that's what they kind of like doing with stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're,
Well, like you
like
mean
they
like a
got like fucking.
Spider-Man, like a Spider-Man bad guy?
No, I mean just like any D list fucking villain. You know what I'm saying? That you think, you know what I'm saying? Like you think that would make a good character? Because that's pretty much what they're doing. They're just like, well, let's see what you know what I'm saying. Let's just all right,
Like
let's
pick
all
one.
right, we got Craven.
Okay, that's a good question, man. Damn, that's a really good question. What villain would I like to see a movie just about that villain? And it has to be like an obscure villain that nobody really talks about.
Yeah. Or it could be a famous villain though too, because it doesn't matter. You can
You know what?
oh,
Honestly, I would like to see a Clayface movie, like a horror movie based on Clayface. I would like to
mm,
see a Clayface movie where he's slowly just turning into this monster, and by the end of the movie, he's full on Clayface, and he's just like killing everybody and shit like that. And we could follow the old origin story where he's an actor and he doesn't know who he is and shit like that. And I would fucking like that. That would be really cool. Or a movie about anarchy. He's also a Batman character that Batman fights. He's like that kid that wears that golden mask and he wears that red like top hat and he has the anarchy sign right here on his chest.
oh, okay. I think I seen the Anarchy sign. But it was like a different.
Yeah, that'd be cool to have a movie on him. He's super obscure. And also I think in the Marvel side, a villain that I would like for them to do a movie on would be Son of Satan. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool movie. Son of Satan. That was a Marvel thing.
You ever heard of Terrax?
No.
Terrax, Terrax.
Is
He's
he the
like in the
X-Men?
Marvel. He's in the Marvel universe. He's
Is he
like
the
a
X-Men
like
thing? The virus that goes in the X-Men?
He was fucking with the X-Men I mean, he was
Right?
like a
Yeah,
villain.
yeah.
So
He's is he the that techno virus thing that gets into the X-Men?
nah, he has like this big ass axe. He has a big ass axe and shit, and his like strength is off the charts. Like he's like a fucking, he's like a like if Thanos had like a fucking crony, like Terax would be like right there.
No, I haven't heard of him, man. Oh, looks like we got a little bit mixed up here, ghouls and gals. Give me 1 second.
Pop the hood. The hood.
It's Twisted Metal 4, and Sweet Tooth is large and in charge with all the high-octane attitude you've come to know and love. 989 Studios.
If you're wanting luscious, gorgeous hair this Halloween, then try all new Good Guys shampoo. The only shampoo guaranteed to bring your hair back to life. New Good Guys shampoo. Let the real you come to life.
You really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I get some bad night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I get some bad night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
All right, and we're back, ghouls and gals, from that abrupt commercial break. Sorry about that. Like every poor man, I had difficulties with my internet, and you know what? It just fucking happens. No, just kidding. Somebody apparently, I've been informed off camera that apparently we've been having issues with the internet like all day or something like that. Somebody like hit something or fucked something up. I don't know, whatever. But it's working now, so we're gonna take full advantage of it while it's working. And while we got it working, our next news story, which is a weird fucking news story, if you ask me. It's one of those weird movie things where it's kind of like an urban legend movie thing where you're like, is this a movie that's coming out or what is this? I think what I'm talking about, and that's Travis Scott. For those of you who don't know, Travis Scott is the rapper. He's the guy behind Astroworld that got all those people killed.
Hey, wait, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah, he was a little bit of his own Oppenheimer there for a minute. And Travis Scott is releasing a new film. I don't know if he's released another film, but it's called Circus Maximus, and it's gonna release tomorrow on on Thursday rather, as of recording this. That he directed alongside Gaspar Noé, Nicholas Winding Refn, Harmon Korine, and Vladimir Johnson, and Kihil Joseph. So a lot of people, fingers in that pie. And the poster says that A24 produced the film, but the studio denies that they produced the film. They may not even want to be a part of him with the whole Astroworld thing. I think that might be why.
I don't know, man. I do like Travis Scott's music.
I like his music too.
I'm not a fan of what happened to Astroworld. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was wild as fuck. Like they just canceled this concert in Egypt. He was supposed to.
He was wild for thinking that he was ever going to be able to do that.
They gave him the green light.
That's like their Holy Land thing.
Yeah, man. That was super crazy, man. I hope that I don't know. I'm gonna check this out, man. I'm gonna watch it and check it out. It's streaming. It's not gonna be in theaters, so I'll definitely check it out.
I think it's gonna be in theaters actually.
Whoa, seriously?
They're dropping it like one of those weird things where they're just like, boom, it's on theaters. It's here.
Holy shit, man! That might be a dope little spot. If they do like a little midnight showing in the city somewhere, one time only, that might be a little vibe over there. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean, that would be a vibe like in your part of town, like in Florida or like Los Angeles, one of those big places, Austin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be a vibe, something like that. That's dope. But I'm pretty sure it'll be streaming. You know what I'm saying? It'll be on the
Eventually,
pirate
it will. You'll be able to find it somewhere sooner than later, rather.
somewhere. But yeah, there's a whole lot of directors in the pie and stuff. So I'm gonna go in with
There's
low
like 6
expectations.
directors on this bad boy.
Yeah, it's either gonna be super dope or super nope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, what? And also, I heard that they filmed the thing entirely in infrared.
oh shit, they
Whatever
doing
that
some
means.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
And there's a
interested.
trailer for it. There's a trailer for it. I'll link the trailer in the bio and stuff and put it in the comments and whatnot. But yeah, man, the trailer's like weird. Like it shows him like reading stuff and it looks like half movie, half concert. I don't know. It's kind of like interesting.
Okay, all right.
We might need to
Well,
review that bad boy and stream it on Twitch.
oh, yo, yeah.
Oh, I might do that. If I can get my hands on this tomorrow, if I'm gonna look for it tomorrow. If I can get my hands on this tomorrow,
yeah.
I'm gonna stream that bitch on Twitch, motherfucker.
Ooh,
I'm gonna wait
yeah,
like a week or two so they don't sue me.
I'll check it in. I'll check it out. Check it in and see what's going on with that. Oh yeah, man. Why not? I'm gonna listen to some ASAP Rocky right before I watch it too.
Yeah, right. They're like beefing hard, right? They're beefing right now.
Yeah, he's
Dude,
so much.
speaking of musicians and kind of like on a downer note a little bit, Sinead O'Connor died today
Oh
at the
man,
age of 56.
that's crazy. That's young, man. She had mental
young.
health issues, but I wonder what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it wasn't crazy. But either way, rest in peace, though. Sinead
Man, do you
O'Connor.
remember her on SNL? You know, we were talking about like SNL Mad TV. Do you remember when she like burned she's like the Pope is like raping people or whatever the fuck she said?
Yeah, she was wilding out. I remember like they made fun of her on In Living Color and like in you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what was her? She had like the Nothing Compares to You song.
Yeah,
That shit was a little soft banger. A little soft banger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little joint. But yeah, man, that's crazy though. 56, man. That's seems a little
super
bit
young.
Yes, yeah. I hope it wasn't. I hope it was something else besides fucking fentanyl or something. Because what I
I
mean?
don't know, man. Yeah, R.I.P. to her. She was a legend in her time in the 90s. She was popping out in the 90s, man. But yeah, man, apparently her son had died of suicide like a couple months before. So maybe I don't know if that attributed to her dying as well. Maybe she was sad. I don't know. I don't know her cause of death or anything like that, but she died today at 56 years old.
That's crazy. Yo, Prince wrote that song too. That's wild too.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Speaking of iconic things, well, I guess iconic, Lily Collins is set to star as Polly Pocket in a film directed by Lena Dunham, who I fucking hate. The head of Mattel Films confirms the script is in, and it's great. I don't care. I hate Lena Dunham. I fucking hate her. She's like she's like another person that I hate a lot. Like I hate Kevin Costner a lot. I want to fuck him up, but life is fucking up Kevin Costner. Like his ex-wife is like fucking raking him in. So that's pretty cool. So I like that a lot.
Oh shit! So that's like the Falcons of Syd Retro, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. You have Anthony Mackie, who tomorrow, guys, fucking Twisted Metal comes out. Make sure y'all tune into that.
Oh yeah, Twisted Metal's coming out tomorrow. Hulu, right? Hulu
Peacock.
exclusive. Peacock. Well, I said Tubi earlier. Fucking
Dude, y'all wasn't
Tubi
me spit my fucking beer out right there.
Yeah, that Tubi looking ass motherfucking trailer, man. Why that trailer look like they shot that shit on your motherfucking iPhone? That shit look crazy.
Dude, you know what? I can't lie. The promotional stuff for this movie has been fucking dog ass.
Underwhelming. Like
yeah, they have done a bad job of promoting this.
What the fuck is this? I ain't seen a car shoot a missile and do no wild shit. And I've been seeing the clown in his underwear playing pinball with pinball with this motherfucking Falcon.
Yeah.
Looking sus. Looking crazy over there.
But yeah, man, we got that going on tomorrow. But in the near future, We got that Lily Collins joint, and she's gonna star as Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket.
Is
Right,
Polly
yeah,
Pocket like the ghetto Barbie?
No, Polly Pocket is basically they would get like a compact mirror and you open it up and there's like a miniature figures and miniature stuff inside. You know what I'm saying?
And they were all like a person. They were all Polly Pocket.
Yeah, so it'd be like a compact. It'd be like a in the shape. It'd be like they'd pick like an object. You know what I'm saying, like a compact mirror, like a clamshell, and then you'd open it, and inside it'd be like a playhouse or something. It'd be like a couch and a little doll that you can fucking move around in there, and like little, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's cool. So like Barbie then, but tiny.
No, but Barbie, but like compact Barbie with like a whole bunch of stuff inside. Like, you know how like Barbie got like the playhouse, like this is like scaled down, like super.
Yeah,
big.
like
It's
tiny
super,
miniature Barbie.
yeah, miniature stuff. And they also then there was like a male version because Polly Pocket got so fucking popular, and it was called Mighty Max, and it was the same thing, but it'd be like a little mini volcano, and you open up the volcano, and it'd be like a little Max character, and there'd be like a little rope there, and you can like swing the character on the rope, and there'd be like little you know what I'm saying, little stuff like that. It was pretty cool stuff, man.
Yeah,
so
Mattel,
Polly Pocket, I don't know how they're gonna do that.
I have no idea if it's gonna be animated, live action, or what, but Mattel is like fucking going like crazy. They're gonna make a Viewfinder movie. They're gonna make a Magic 8-Ball movie. They're gonna make a fucking Wishbone movie. They're gonna make all kinds of fucking movies, man. They got a Barney movie coming out too, with an adult Barney movie with that guy that comes out in the Get Out movie.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man. That's nuts. Yeah, they can't do the Elmo movie, unfortunately.
Yeah, la 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 la.
Canceled. They did that. Yo, you saw Barbie. What did you think of the Barbie properties as they're talking about? You know, because the only reason why they greenlit all of those properties is because
of Barbie. Yeah, we can close this. We can close this bad boy up with a little review of Barbie since we both seen it. Yeah, man. First of all, I want to say Margot Robbie is Barbie. I don't think anybody else could have been Barbie as good as her. And also the same thing with Ken. We got to give props to Ken. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody else but Ryan Gosling could have been like the main Ken. He was just
nobody quite. I think he understood the motherfucking assignment, bro.
Yeah, whenever they say like, oh, he knew what he was. He knew what the movie was. Like Ryan Gosling like understood this movie like to a fucking T.
Bro, he did, bro. He understood the motherfucking assignment with this, man. He killed this shit. And but like you were saying though, like Margot Robbie fucking just like right now, like when I'm talking about like who did a better job, like I you know, nah man, like
they're so good, both
destroyed it, bro. Destroyed it, fucking like that was crazy, man. The way that the Barbie came out here.
I like that the Barbie movie wasn't for kids, so like kids I kind of didn't like it, but it was for like the kids' parents and like people like us, you know what I mean, older people and stuff like that. And I also like that the movie was basically like Barbie was going through existential like dread and stuff like that, and she like wanted to like know about like death and like if she was gonna die and shit like that. And I just really enjoyed it, man. I like that the movie took this weird adult approach and was just kind of like, hey, we're gonna play this movie kind of like, you know, weird. We're gonna go weird with it, man. You know, and we're not gonna explain anything because we don't fucking care to explain anything. Why should we?
Yo, Mattel, fucking the writers, they really like took this property.
Greta Gerwig and Noah Bachman killed this.
They fucking spin this property on its motherfucking head backwards, bro. Like,
and they answer every question that any like feminist or anybody that like has like negative things to say about Barbie could like think of. You know what I mean? Like they don't give like a middle, like yeah, they kind of do a little bit, but they kind of like it's I like that they explain like everything, you know what I mean? They're like, hey, we know how y'all might feel about Barbie, or you know, but Barbie is actually like this, you know what I mean? And blah 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 blah. Yeah, I like that, man. And they even called her White Savior Barbie, which I thought was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was dope, man. The way that, you know what I'm saying, that they you know, expand like they, you know, the way that Barbie land where we're like women were everything. They were the presidents. They were the Congress.
Totally opposite than the real world.
They were fucking everything, and it makes sense because I'm like, they're you know what I'm saying, women run the world in Barbie land. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because she's Barbie, and Ken is. It's like Ryan Gosling said. He goes, "I'm only created." Yeah, he's like, "I only got created because you know, like, You know, like to like pine after you. You know, I'm only like my day only happens whenever you look at me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah, you feel bad. You feel bad for Ken. You know what I'm saying?
they were really mean to him, like unknowingly mean to him for like no reason.
Yeah, but then he went full like super crazy wild mode with this shit,
Yeah,
bro.
he
Like,
went like he went
you know
like
what I'm
every
saying?
white guy ever, right? Like every white
Like
dude
fucking
ever.
like Barbie's like when they went to the real world and stuff, like Barbie's universe was crumbling and Ken's universe was fucking going on maximum
Ken
mode.
was like thriving.
You know
I
what I'm
like that
saying?
Ken
Like,
was like the patriarchy. I like the patriarchy.
and then you know what I'm saying? And then like the whole fact that like you know what I'm saying, like Barbie had like the realization that hey, like run the world here.
Who run the world?
You know what I'm saying? Like men run the world here, and you know what I'm saying, and that's how it is, and shit like that. And I
Mhm.
was like, damn, man, like that shit really like push stuff in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you know what I'm saying, like you leaving like a fictional world where all the women run the world, and you coming over here, and it's like all the men run the world, and it's like, damn, like yeah, you like Barbie's right, like you know what I'm saying, like damn, yo, yeah, like yeah, we pretty much run this whole motherfucker, man. Like there's no kind
And
of
I like that they were like, oh man, Mattel, like they're like, do y'all have a woman CEO? And they were like, no. They're like, we had one in the 90s, I think.
maybe.
Yeah,
Possibly.
maybe.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. But I just love the message with this, man. In this theater, I've never seen people fucking laugh, fucking cry, fucking like well there were people some people got punched in the face, you know what I'm saying, too, in the theaters.
Yeah,
And
did you see that? Did you hear
yeah.
about that? They did
Like
fucking right. Some lady was like you letting her kid like watch YouTube the whole movie like at full volume, and then
yeah. Yeah, she got
somebody told
confronted
her
and they gave her
something,
a little
and then the lady beat up the person that told her something.
yeah, that shit was wild as fuck. I was like, man. But at my theater, the theater that I was at, it was sold out. It was on like a fucking Saturday afternoon. There was a one empty seat. Well, there was a one seat next to me, and somebody came down and sat. And my wife was on the other side, but there was other people in the row, whatever. But there was towards the end, like the last like 15 minutes, like the mother's speech. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Where like mothers stand still because so the daughters can see how far that they've gone or some
yeah, and they're
shit
like
like that.
everything's our fault, but we
Bro,
can't be mad.
and I'm talking about fucking bro. Yeah, everybody was crying. Everybody was around me was like tear jerking, crying. All the mothers, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids was looking crazy. The kids was looking around confused. Like I was like, oh shit! Like this movie right here is definitely a game changer, man. Game
I like
changer.
my favorite part I think was whenever she was like sitting or standing in that like all white room, and then
Mhm.
she was talking to like the creator of like the Barbies or whatever, and then she was kind of like I don't know like who I am or like what I am or like who I should be or what I should do and stuff like that, and like that's the part that I was kind of like, oh fuck, like man,
Yeah, it
this
got deep, right? It got deep.
yeah,
You're
no,
like,
but I didn't like the whole movie. I was just kind of like, oh, this is so creative. I was like, this is such a creative fucking movie. I love the sets. I love the Barbie land set. It looks like exactly they did it in a way like a weird perspective into where they actually look tiny. Like when they're in the Barbie world, they look small. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like I thought that was cool.
yeah. They didn't like full scale. They kind of look like a. You know what I'm saying? They kind of look they kind of look just like the houses, like the little toys, but a little
Yeah,
bit
and they were all like
in
see through and
the
stuff, and then
neighborhood.
like they would she could hear
Mhm.
the narrator and stuff. She'd be like, "Oh, girl, are you okay?"
And I like but there was like so many like laugh out loud moments for me in this movie, like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Ken talking about beach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fucking,
beaching
you know what
people
I'm saying?
off.
Like I didn't find that shit funny at all. I was like, yeah, this shit. I was like, what's going on with the beat? He's like, I'll beat all you guys off. I was like, pause. Whoa, what's going on here? We get it, Ken. Fucking, I love
Ken was
the
gonna be
Allen
like that, beaching everybody off. Ah!
sunscreen all over.
I like whenever he goes to the real world and he sees that there's like horses everywhere for some reason, and he's like, "We like horses. Men like horses."
bro, the Sylvester Stallone, the Rocky with the fur coat, fucking
Yeah,
shit. Oh, bro, I was literally like almost in tears. Like when he was like all macho shit, like all
yeah.
macho shit. I was like, I was dying laughing. There was
I mean,
there
he's
was
like,
so
"This is my what did he say? He goes, this is my casa dojo house home."
oh Mikasa Dojo House.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like, you don't have to say casa and then dojo and then house and then home.
I was dying. I was loving this shit, bro. I love the writing in this. This was this is I'm gonna have to give this a fucking damn, man. I'm gonna have to give this a 5, bro. I'm gonna have to
I
give
think
Barbie.
I gave it a 5 too. I didn't have any problem with it. I loved it a lot. I liked the creativity. I thought it had a good message. It was very well done. Greta Gerwig, Noah Bachman did an amazing job. Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Simu Liu, everybody involved in this movie just did a really good job. Rhea Perlman, a weird win for Rhea Perlman. Random, weird, awesome win for Rhea Perlman.
And I'm glad I got to see her on the screen, man. She's getting old, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? She's classic, man. She's a Hollywood OG. I love seeing her on the screen. So for her to show up in here and be like, you know what I'm saying, pop up at the end, that shit was dope as fuck for me to see that, man. That was fine. It's really dope.
But yeah, man, I really enjoyed Barbie. Barbie was awesome. Anybody that has a problem with this movie just hates fucking movies and just like hates fun and just like hates good shit. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed this. Really had a blast with this, man. And yeah, man, I gotta give this a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I got to, man. This is probably the best movie I've seen all year that I was just like blown away from. Like my wife is going on Sunday again, and it's all a girls trip. And I was like,
nice.
I was like, no, Kens are invited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe I
have
can
that energy.
Maybe I can beach. You know what I'm saying?
I like when he's like, I can't even beach here. He's like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, my wife was on the phone with her friend too, and I was like, "Who are you talking to?" She was like, "Marlena," and I was like, "No, I don't want to go with you guys on Sunday to go see Barbie with you guys in the afternoon and wear pink."
Dude, I wish they would have did Barbie in IMAX, man. I would have loved to see Barbie in IMAX.
Oh yeah, I saw it in IMAX. It was.
I saw it in Dolby, but it was good in Dolby. But I didn't have it in IMAX in over there in my local AMC. They had Oppenheimer there.
Yo, that early 2000s Barbie with the video in her back. She's like, "There's a TV in my bag."
Yeah, she's like, do you know how that feels? I like that.
I love it. That's my favorite Barbie in the movie, the TV.
I like the sugar daddy kid. He was just like, "Oh no, honey." He's like, "This is sugar, and I'm her daddy."
Bruh, yeah, that was high. I love that fact that they put all the discontinued Barbies in there. Fucking, these fucking titties blew up when they put.
Yeah, titties.
The pregnant Barbie.
They were like, nobody likes a weird, gross pregnant Barbie, so we discontinued her.
They had little McLovin Allen or whatever.
Allen, and Allen is a real one. Allen's a real Barbie, man, and he's also a real one. He's a real friend.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm not a Ken. I want to get out of here."
But yeah, man, I really enjoyed Barbie. I really dug it, dude. But yeah, ghouls and gals, there you have it. We talked about some of that Twitter news. We talked about all of that news straight out of Hollywood. We also talked about the whole Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. And truly, life and plastic. It is fantastic. But yeah, ghouls and gals, we went through all that good stuff, and yeah, there you have it. But yeah, ghouls and gals, like always, you know what it is. It's me, Ryan.T here, and I'm with the main man,
Syd Retro, man, 727. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you on the next one. We're gonna be talking about some movies. We're still gonna watch Who Cloned Tyrone. We got to see that.
Yeah, we have to see that.
It got great reviews. So
I might I might watch that tomorrow, and then we'll do like a little quick something later on in the week or something.
Yeah, I'm going to the movies this weekend too, so we got to see something.
Yeah, we got to do something. We'll do something. But yeah, ghouls and gals, there you have it. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
This is